The biggest challenge during this time of accelerated change and competitive pressure is how do we engage with our people? How do we help them to really feel purposeful about delivering our objectives whilst finding that they have meaning in the workplace? One of the most useful models that I've used over the last few years is the 3 agendas, which helps us to understand how do we focus on the strategic, the emotional engagement of our people, and the behaviours that we need them to deliver to enable our business to grow. If we look at this Volcano model, it's probably the easiest way for me to explain it to you. The outer side of the volcano is what we call the strategic agenda. It's the nuts and bolts of business. Without budgets, without products to sell or services to sell, without benchmarks, without processes, you really don't have a business. It really is what we utilise to drive performance and to enable us to make a profit at the end of the day. When we look inside the volcano, we come down into the magnet chamber, the thing that's hidden below its core. Inside the magnet chamber, we see there's ebb and flow. It's where the emotions are at the heart of the business. And that means, how do our people actually feel about working for us? How do our suppliers feel about us as working with us too? And how do our clients feel about utilising our skills, our knowledge, or buying our products? Quite often, it's difficult to understand what's happening at the very heart of the volcano in the magnet chamber. Quite often, people will say things, but they'll do another. The way that we understand what's happening in the emotional agenda is through the behavioural agenda, what we actually see that comes out of the top of the volcano. And sometimes it's just a small wisp of smoke that helps you to think those behaviours aren't really aligned with what I'm hoping for in running my business. Or sometimes it's an explosion of energy, and that energy can be positive or it can be negative. You can see your staff when you know that they're truly engaged, when they feel that they are in a great emotional state working for you, when they're what I call cooking on gas or in the flow. When they are doing things that you're not even asking them to do, and you can feel the success and the buzz and the energy in the room. Or that energy that comes out the top might be negative behaviours. It may be angry, it may be Teddy's out the cot, I'm really fed up. The most important thing is for us to pay attention to all 3 of those agendas in the volcano to really develop an engaged workforce and deliver productivity that's second to none, that can beat the competition easily. The best way to explain how they flow together is by looking at what we call the butterfly model, which is a thing that I'm going to explain to you next.